Thank you, my loved ones, for all the birthday wishes. It's it, it's your birthday. What? 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 It, it's your birthday. Yes, it is the day God brought me into this world. Shell Bell, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all, I have several baskets that I done totally forgot all about. And I am just amazed to how big these baskets were that I made last year. So, when I say I totally forgot, I just happened to be looking in this corner over here, and the baskets are in a black bag. And I never put them in my garage because it still had snacks in them. And so I said, well, let me open up the bags to see what the bags are. And I should have did that first before I went shopping, y'all, because I have found quite a bit of interesting stuff. Now, last year, my loved ones, I had several baskets that were themed, and themed. Well, thank you, my loved ones. It is definitely Shell Bell's birthday. And let me tell y'all, when I woke up this morning, mm, 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 I told you I was going to wake up to tears. I'm surprised my eyes are not swollen because I woke up this morning to 2,970 watch hours. That is 30 hours away from the 3,000 mark. Now, mind you, that is just the beginning of the love that YouTube gives. But just to know that 3 weeks ago, all I asked for my birthday was just to get to the 1,000 subscribers. Y'all have came out and showed up and showed out. Virtual love and hugs, my love bugs. I call my kids my love bugs. But y'all, my love bugs, my sisters, my brothers, my cousins. I don't know you, but I love you like you are my blood sister, my blood cousin. The love that y'all have given me, you just don't know. Some of the moments and some of the comments have lifted me up and gave me the encouragement to keep on going and keep on going. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Ah, so on my birthday, you guys have given me my birthday gift, and you don't even know it. But I'm telling you, you have. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart and soul. So, as I wipe my tears, because I've always been a little crybaby from birth, I'm just honored and humbled to be here in 2026 to say, wow, literally, it's like a switch that has turned on, and you guys are just pushing me out. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's like a water faucet that's just running and running. And so I'm here to say, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the comments, for all the people that's watching and just been watching my videos and commenting, and my family, my friends. There's a lot of people that don't understand the rules of YouTube. I have a girlfriend. Hi, my love. Birthday wishes to you again from yesterday. You know who you are. It doesn't cost you a dime to subscribe. YouTube is not like Netflix. You don't have to pay to subscribe to someone. So you might be out here watching someone in these streets and you thought when you see the word subscribe, you have to pay. It's not that way. And so people have been confused or don't know because what? We know that when you subscribe to something, you have to pay. Well, it can be a little confusing with that part here. But in this scenario on YouTube, you can click that subscribe button on anyone's channel that you've been watching and you don't have to pay. So please be mindful of that when you're watching someone and you're confused. Hopefully, I have cleared the air. You do not have to pay, my loved ones. So as you continue to watch YouTube, days to come, and you run across someone that you might love from the bottom of your heart, and you feel like you need to subscribe to them, but you've been shied away because you thought you have to pay, go on back onto that channel and hit subscribe to all those people who you thought you had to pay for, because you don't. Okay, so now that I have cleared the air, I have cleared the air, my loved ones. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. So, now listen, y'all. Last year baskets, I thought this year baskets was quite special. I don't know what I was doing last year, because last year was my first year making baskets, and I pulled out some of the baskets I made last year. Lord Jesus, these was the baskets. Look at this. Look at all this stuff that I had in this basket. This was a leftover boy concept. And it's just, look at this basket. Lord Jesus. So I have several of baskets like this that are stuffed like that are in bags. And here I am saying I don't have enough boy toys. So I have to revamp these baskets and do something with them. Last year, y'all, I had different themes. I had beach themes, twin themes, unicorn themes. I can't think of all the themes. I had firefighter, police officer themes, and of course the different character themes. Um, yeah, I was themed out. And so I just have so many different, I mean, these baskets were stuffed to the limit. This was a beach set. Like, yeah, I had just so much stuff, y'all. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I have so many of these little big tall toys that were from last year. Let the sun and turn some of the color of the boxes. But these big toys here, these are still good. These are for beach play. Yeah. So before I go, and I don't plan to go buy nothing else now that I done went through these bags, um, I mean, I have tons of bags. As I just pull them out the boxes, I have so many of these backpacks of different characters. And I done found about 10 of them so far. And a lady pulled up and said, "Oh, do you have any more Paw Patrol?" I sold out of all the ones I had. But as I went through these bags before I went on live, I done found two of these that stuff with different Paw Patrol stuff. I mean, I'm telling you, these bags, I'm just serious. I forgot what was in these bags. I need a knife. I need something. Let's see here. Hold on, y'all. Oh my goodness. And I need to blow my nose. Jesus. Let's see here. So much stuff in this bag, I done forgot. Don't you fall because I bumped you. I bumped the pole. Okay, let's see here. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. So much. Let's see here. I have this backpack in here. I have some bubbles. So this must have been the at sea theme. I had some bubbles crayons. This was, oh yeah, see, I can't use this because something melted inside of the castle. So, but anyways, they have castles, y'all, with the little shovels. I had so many of these castles. Yeah, so this one ain't gonna work. I could probably use this on the frisbee and the little floaty things that went around the arm. But I can recycle this bag though, and it's probably these crayons that melted. I don't know why it looked waxy in there, but I definitely can recycle. It was probably some of this candy. This is going in the garbage. But like I said, there's so many things I can recycle. I can recycle the ball, the floaties, the little paddle, that bag, them bubbles, and I probably can throw away the rest of this. The book might be all right. The frisbee is okay. But yeah, I could probably throw away the rest of that. That I don't want to use that little one that got wax in it already. And then there's this boy thing here. Yes, this was the little paddle with the little everything you need for the beach play. This is still in beautiful condition. I can reuse that sucker. And the baby had a wand, a bubble wand. Oh yeah, so there's a lot of free things I can reuse before I just keep going buying stuff. These little things I can reuse in somebody's little. So anyways, y'all, I don't want to show you everything that I can reuse, but I just had quite a few stuff. This little Mickey coloring book. And I could probably, yeah. And also, and some footballs, and it's a little fire truck. So, and then I had a girl one, the same thing. This little pink thing is just like this blue one. You can't even see it. This little pink, wait, this little blue one is just like this pink one right here. And I could just reuse this stuff, y'all. These things wasn't cheap. Yeah, so this is still in good condition. This is a blue one and a pink one. It could be for twins, okay? And I can put this in another concept bag. So yeah, there's a lot of recyclable stuff that I can use, and of course, some stuff that the sun beat up I can throw away. But this little craft little set, I can reuse this stuff here. Oh yeah, there's definitely a few. This is a Paw Patrol coloring book. Um, Bend it up on the side a little bit, but I'm quite sure it can get reused. This is a little bubble stick wand stick. I think I have bought the store out with these ones last year. I can give the baby this one and give him some more bubbles, okay? So I definitely have, I'm shocked that I had quite a bit of stuff in them bags, but I'm going to open all these bags. I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to continue my birthday celebration, and I'm going to go through these black bags that I have behind me, and I'm going to take out the good stuff, the bad stuff, these balls, these beach balls, and I'm going to revamp a few baskets with this stuff here before I go back to the stores and buy anything, okay? Because I'm quite sure there's enough. I mean, I got footballs. I have a lot of stuff that I don't want to show you all behind me that I can revamp um, and just add to some content, Lord Jesus. Add to some stuff like this fire truck still works perfectly fine, and if not, I can add batteries to the box, tape it right here to the box. Like I said, y'all, I got so many. I have bought the store out. I know my girlfriend is laughing as soon as I said that. I bought Burlington Coat Factory out. You understand me? Out. These darn things was $4.99. And I bought every character they had at Burlington Coat Factory. So I found quite a bit of them. I found a few Paw Patrols. And so I can, because Dollar Tree didn't ran out of these bags, them ones for $1.25. But I can show use these and add a few things in here. It's gonna be higher than the bag. I shouldn't say higher. That's not a very good word to say. I'm gonna figure it out because I bought these last year. I paid full price though. I paid $4.99, but I do want to get rid of the overstock. So I'm probably gonna have a few good deals around here this weekend because I can't believe how much overstock I have over here in the corner. And my husband is probably loving the fact that I'm getting rid of all this overstock. He's jumping up and down joy that I'm getting rid of all this overstock. Um, what else did I find in that bag? That was a lot of stuff I found. Let me see. Yeah, it's quite a bit. I have several of these pink things. I paid like $11 for these things. I think I got four of these, and I can make it a beach theme and give them some of these little floaties and just refill their bag and give them some fresh treats and just make the bag a little bit smaller. And you know, none of my bags last year was $50. I probably sold this darn thing for $30. Yeah, I don't think I ever had any baskets for 50. And see how much stuff is in here? Oh my Lord Jesus. So I'm gonna revamp these bags and make them look pretty with different things in them, but utilize some of the stuff that's good and toss the stuff that's bad. Because that wax that's inside that castle, I don't know where that wax came from. Must be some of these cheap crayons. See, that's why I didn't buy the cheap crayons, to be honest. But shoot, the regular Crayola can melt too, but those don't look like Crayolas in here. This looks like something else, but I have no clue. but it's some kind of wax. So this is gonna get tossed. But I had so many of these. These were my theme ones, I think, called The Day at the Beach. Um, yeah, because I had outside play, day at the beach. Oh, I had so many cute themes. Check out my my Easter videos from last year. I was themed up, okay? And I think this was the day at the beach theme because it had everything related to the beach inside the baskets. But anyways, that's gonna get tossed because I don't know what's in there. All this candy's gonna get tossed. So yeah, y'all. I also went to today my birthday, and thank you again for the birthday wishes. Me and my girlfriend went to JC's Penney's, and I got me some little earrings. And Lord Jesus, they had these backpacks. I should have just kept walking, but how could I? Because I was just curious to see what the sale was, because they said 70% off. So, oh my Lord Jesus, I got these backpacks from J.C. Penney's. They live Leo and Stitch, and I got these things for $9. I said, Lord Jesus, I have a few Leo and Stitch items that I'm gonna probably make these now into baskets with the Leo and Stitch kites and some more little snacks and goodies that I'm gonna put in here. Plus, the baby gonna have her some little. I don't know. It's probably gonna be for adults and not kids. I mean, little teenagers maybe. Um, Most likely, I'm gonna make it teenagerish and not for kids. Um, but they could buy it if they want it for their kids. But I'm gonna gear it towards the teenager kids. So I got two of these, and it was the last two there. I'm gonna do something with them. But before I do something with them, I'm gonna do something with all this extra stuff that I have left over, you guys. It's just, oh my God. Like, for instance, I think I have four of these, and it's a soccer ball, and it's the cutest little doggy teddy bear. And I'm gonna take this out, and this teddy bear gonna be for Mother's Day, to be honest. Because it says hugs and kisses. I'm gonna take this teddy bear out. I'm probably gonna add this soccer ball, and I sold several of these at Valentine's Day. But I'm gonna take that soccer ball out. I got it in. I'm telling you, I got baskets everywhere. I'm gonna take this pink and blue, or pink and teal. I'm gonna probably take that soccer ball out and do like I did the basketball theme. So right here, because we host the World Cup. I'm from the West Coast, the home of San Francisco. I don't live in San Francisco. I live on the outskirts of San Fran. But we host we hosted the Super Bowl this year, and I believe we host the World Cup. Now, when is the World Cup? I don't know, but I know we host it out here in the outskirts of the Bay Area, West Coast, San Fran area. So I had made, and so we have the Warriors, and we have a basketball team, a women's basketball team, and I always pronounce that name wrong. Forgive me. I know it starts with a V, and their colors are purple and black. And I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but my kids have been to the game so many times. So, anyways, their colors is purple and black. So I made these teenage basketball themes with a basketball, and it's in this little hoop, and inside the little basketball um, thing is a bottle of beautiful cologne, or perfume, I should say, for the ladies. And then inside her little purse is her snacks, okay? Um, so I have a few more of those baskets, and I'm going to put them soccer ball inside of that, and some lotion probably. And I have a few more of these little bags. You know what I mean? And I got Jamba Juice gift cards that I'll put in here with with her little snacks. And that's another concept. Um, Instead of using the box, I'm gonna just change it up a different way. And so I'm gonna revamp the baskets a different way. And I felt like I was paused. Hey, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Ah, there we go. You're back. So I have several of these teddy bears or bunny rabbits that I'm gonna use, y'all. Maybe I give Leo and Stench one. Um, but I have a lot, y'all. I'm gonna revamp. I got. You gotta be careful. You basket makers out here like me. You have to be careful with buying stuff with the year on it. Um, I bought Valentine's was very special. Very abundance, and these white bears were very attractive to the men. I originally bought about 20 of these, and they were selling like hotcakes the Friday before Valentine's Day. I sent my husband back to the store to buy the remaining ones they had. I think I sent them to the store to get like 25 or 30 of them. Well, I had three left, and I didn't sell these three. But the problem is, but I've been watching people out here, and they say they cut this little thing off and still use the bear and just wrap this foot up. But the moral of the story is, when you out here buying stuff for your baskets, I would suggest try not to get the stuff with the year, because I could have used this for Mother's Day, and I probably still could, because it say 2026, and I probably still could if I just actually I could. I can do like one of the ladies said, and she said she just cut it. She cut the little heart out because it says Happy Valentine's Day. But that's just a whole lot of work, y'all. Because I feel like I'm gonna have a hole in her arms. But the moral of the story is, you have to be careful what you buy at these stores. Stuff that says Happy Easter or Happy the holiday itself. Now, some of them, I think the brown ones just said I love you or something else. So you have to be careful when you actually have the stuff that says the holiday itself. So I tried to take it back to the store, Wally World, and they wanted to give me 10 cents. Well, I didn't pay 10 cents for these. I paid 11.98. And so why should you give me 10 cents for them when I paid 11.98? So I said I was going to try to do a concept with these. I feel like if I cut this, it's just going to tear the little baby's arms apart. And I'm not good at sewing, y'all. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But one lady said they cut it all the time. They cut maybe a little bit more extra of the red bear or something. And maybe to still have red on the palms. I don't know. Do you guys know? Um, oh, somebody says yes, you can do surgery on them and then cut the threads. See, that's what I heard so many people say that. So, maybe my girl who does sewing, I'm gonna have to ask her if I if she can cut it and sew it back, because I can use these for Mother's Day because they still say 2026, and then the Valentines will be gone. And so I got 3 of these, and I don't want to let them go to waste. And because they were really hot sellers at Valentine's Day, baby, the men blew these white bears up. I can tell you that much. I sold easily 40 of these white bears. I sure did. Um, yeah, these sold like hotcakes. Hot cakes. Um, yeah. But I have 3 left, and I am going to see if my girlfriend can take the red off and resew those for me. And then I can use them for Mother's Day because I ain't got time to use them for Easter. Um, yeah, Mother's Day would be a winner in my Mother's Day concepts, whatever those might be. Um, so yeah, I don't know how long I've been talking. I know I've been talking long. I just have different stuff before I go out and buy anything else. I'm definitely going to go through these bags and figure out what's good, what's bad. I don't want to use stuff that the sun might have damaged it. I don't know. They look like the sun. These look like these are pastel neon colors, but I want to make sure, even though they're in bags, so I just want to make sure the sun didn't damage none of this stuff before I reuse it. You know what I mean? Um, but I have tons of them. Yeah. I just want to make sure the sun, all that candy got to go though, for sure. Um, but I have found a Paw Patrol one, I think. I think it's a Paw Patrol. Well, what didn't have a lot of Paw Patrol in here. They had a coloring book, and I'm telling you, I had so many of these. Now this is like number 40. So a lot of people wanted Paw Patrol. Some more coloring books. So yeah, I'm gonna figure some stuff out because I had quite a bit. See some more of these. So I don't know what's leaking. I think it's these cheapo crayons that's causing that wax to be. Now the shovels are still good, but the first of all, yeah, I didn't really appreciate that they didn't have no pink shovel, but you're gonna have pink castle. So when I put this together, I was really irritated that they didn't have no pink shovels. But like the bubbles are kind of still good if I wash that down. But it's something waxy in here. I don't know. Maybe it's from the candy bags. It is so weird. I think it's from the crayons, from these cheap crayons that made it waxy at the bottom of these little buckets. But once again, these was the sand castle buckets. And I'm not going to reuse those because it's waxy at the bottom. And I don't have a clue where that came from. So this stuff, some of this stuff might get thrown away. Like this is waxy. I ain't gonna use that. I don't want to use that, and I'm not gonna wash it down. Yeah, that's gonna get tossed. This is probably gonna all get tossed. If I can't wash these bubbles down, that's gonna probably get tossed. So I'll save it for my grandson. Maybe I'll just save it for him, but I won't use it for. That's what I can do. I ain't gonna save too much for him. Um, but I can. Like this is still good. These shovels are still good. Some of these pails I got don't have no shovels, but it's not none of these colors. So, oh Lord Jesus, what do you do? What do you do? But you don't want to waste products. Stuff is high. Stuff is expensive. Hmm. These are still good though. That's for sure. I'm not gonna toss these, but this little pink bucket is probably gonna get tossed. But I'll keep up with these. These I'll keep. Um, yeah, I these babies were stuck with stuff, all I, and they were so stuck that the boxes are still. Oh yeah, I think every one of these castle sets. Can I find one that don't have? Okay, this was a Mickey Mouse one. Minnie Mouse. See, oh that candy gotta go in the garbage. So yeah, here's one that make look like that the yeah, I think it was the crayons. As long as the crayons wasn't in the bucket, yeah, this stuff can get reused. I can reuse all of this. You know what I mean? She had a jump rope. She had all of this here, this, and then I'm quite sure she had candy. Yep. She had this little activity set. She had a frisbee, a backpack. I think it was Mickey. I have too much. I'm gonna go through all this stuff before I buy anything else and revamp some of these baskets. Because I got some more Mickey Mouse baskets over there. Or, yeah, I'm going to do some revamping before I do any more buying. I'm up here thinking about boy toys, and I got frisbees and all kind of stuff that I could be adding to their stuff. So I don't want to keep y'all long. I know it's late. I know I'm going to do some revamping before I go back to them stores. I know that much. I got way too much stuff. And the stuff that ain't no good gonna hit the garbage. Tomorrow, Wednesday, it's garbage night. It's perfect. So when my husband get up to go to work, I'm gonna get up to go to work and revamp some of this stuff and throw away some stuff that's old. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm off tomorrow, but not at my house. I'm gonna be working like I'm going to work. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, once again, you guys are awesome. I have no baskets to make tonight because I refuse to make anything else until I go through this stuff right here. Um, I got way too much stuff. Either it's good or it's bad, but it's gonna go bye bye tomorrow. That's for sure. I want to let y'all know thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching my videos, for pushing me out. Um, I can just say is virtual hugs. And I love you, I love you, I love you. Those that are basket makers, I wish you great success. I was not able to set up today. They said it was supposed to be uh, a one storm. I don't know. It rained all day today. It rained like crazy. So, no setup today. Tomorrow, supposed to rain again. No setup, no setup. I'm not gonna set up in the rain. Thursday, it's supposed to stop. Um, I go to chiropractor, so most likely no setup. That gives me plenty of time to revamp and make miracles happen. Because there's a lot that I'm gonna make happen too. So with that said, I'm going, especially with these here, these are in wonderful, beautiful, beautiful condition. Um, I'm gonna revamp these baskets. So maybe tomorrow night you'll see me as I think about some concepts to revamp what I figured out after I go through all this stuff, um, and come up with. Because I can see I could come up with a few things around here. I can just see right now. I sure can. So with that being said, y'all, I know it's late. I tried to come on early so that you guys can enjoy the rest of your night and I can enjoy the rest of mine, even though I'm quite sure my husband is out like a light. And it's fine because he drives far. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for everything, everything, everything from the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you tomorrow. Um, yeah, because I'll have a concept that I have thought of after seeing how much I really had left over. Abundance of overstock of things that I'm going to bring to light So on that note, God bless you. Thank you again for all the birthday wishes, all the love, all the watching, all the shouts and screams. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you again. Yes. Bye, y'all.